Hey TEDx, how's everyone doing today? All right. So, my name is Xiuhtezcatl Martinez, and I'm a 14-year-old Indigenous Environmental Activist from Boulder, Colorado, and I'm really stoked to be here today. So, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the state of the planet, the kind of world my generation is going to be left with, what is being done about it, and what we can do as individuals to take action and make a difference. So I'm going to start by telling my story. So I really got involved in environmental activism when I was 6 years old. That's when I did my first public speaking engagement in downtown Boulder. And ever since then, I've been working to protect the earth, the air, the water, and the atmosphere so that my generation and those to follow will inherit a healthy, safe, sustainable planet to live on. And a lot of people ask the question, why did I get involved at such a young age? Why is this so important to me? And I think a huge reason for that is my connection to my culture and my connection to who I am. And, I was raised by my father in the Aztec tradition, and I learned that all life was sacred, that all life needed to be protected, and that we are all connected, not only to one another, but to the earth, to the mountains, and to the forests, to the rivers and the oceans. And once I realized that connection, I saw the destruction that was happening on the planet. I started educating myself about the different issues that my generation was going to face. And I realized I had the responsibility, I had the obligation to do something about it. I started educating myself about our climate and environmental crisis, about the collapse of ecosystems on every level that it was, and I started learning about extreme weather patterns that are ravaging the planet due to climate change. I learned about the disappearance of species at an unprecedented rate like we've never seen before. And it is not an accident. These problems we are facing are not accidents. They are a result of our way of life that is destroying the planet, that is causing it to unravel on the level of every living system on the planet. But our generation has the opportunity to change all this. And a lot of people think that the power in this world, the power to make a difference, the power to change comes from political leaders, from congressmen, from presidents, but they are wrong, because the power in this world comes from us. It comes from the people, and every single person in this audience has that power, because every single person in this audience, whether we know it or not, has that connection to the natural world, which gives us all life. So all the issues that I'm talking about, our environmental crisis, climate change, poverty, hunger, starvation, all these issues are going to be left to our generation. The adults got to have a party on the planet and left it for us to clean up. But what better time to be born than now? Because our generation has the opportunity to rewrite history, to change the fundamental beliefs of our entire society. We get to reestablish this deep connection with the natural world. We have the opportunity to unite the people and create a healthy, just, sustainable planet, not only for ourselves, not only for our generation, but for every generation to come. And it has to come from the people. It's amazing what you can do as an individual, but it's even more incredible what you can do as a community and as a team. Me and my group of Earth Guardians, we got pesticides out of parks. We worked on getting coal ash regulated. We worked on GMOs and all sorts of local issues and educating our community. And communities all over the world started seeing what we are doing. They got inspired about what we are doing. They took the first step by educating yourselves, and that's what all of you are doing here right now. You are educating yourselves, and that is the first step towards action. We now have 5 Earth Guardian crews on 5 continents. And just in the last few years, I've really seen the youth movement expand. It has really grown incredibly. I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Power Shift event in 2013. Over 8,000 young people came together to march and rally and to address climate change and show the world leaders that we are going to stand up for our future. I was at the Rio Plus 20 UN Summit, where youth from 110 countries came together to show the world that we are not going to let the leaders make decisions for our future, and that we're not going to let them destroy our planet, and we're not going to sit idly by. So, the question is, what do we do now? And it starts with simple, everyday actions. Mahatma Gandhi said that you have to be the change that you wish to see in the world. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to share my stories, my facts, my knowledge, and hopefully my inspiration. And each and every one of you in this audience owes it to the future generations to do something about this problem. We are counting on you to change your lifestyles, to take simple steps towards building a more sustainable world. And the first step is education. And so one way we like to educate our audiences is through music. So I want to invite my little brother, Xiuhtezcatl Martinez, up on stage to help me perform this song for you guys called Be the Change. All right, here we go.
What's up, TEDx?
All right, guys. I invite everybody to stand up, to dance around, to move to the music, whatever feels good. Come on, you guys, up on the top, you too. Yeah, we are the youth and we have come to shine the light, to show you the way you're living just ain't right. It's endangering the future that you will leave for all living things and for human beings.
We're on the brink of ecological disaster. What you do today will determine our future. All generations are counting on you to find yourself and change the things that you do. It's time to be the change, stand for what you know is right. It's time to be the change and build a world of light. It's time to be the change and unite as one.
It's time to be the change, that means everyone. You gotta feel the change,
to live the change.
you gotta share the change,
to spread the change.
you gotta give the change.
To be the change, so be the change, so be the change.
Real change starts from deep down inside. Take a look at yourself, we are not divided. Listen to your heart and see what is real. The oneness of the earth is what you will feel.
Breathe in deep
Then let beliefs go.
Be the truth, cause you know
You reap what you sow.
Let society's bonds
That have captured you fall.
Open your heart,
I hear our generation's call. It's time to be the change, stand for what you know is right. It's time to be the change and build a world of light. It's time to be the change and unite as one.
It's time to be the change,
That means everyone. You gotta feel the change,
to live the change,
gotta share the change,
to spread the change,
gotta give the change.
to be the change,
So be the change, so be the change. Don't let society's ways drive you no more. Break down the lock and open a different door. Step out of the cage from where you have been caught. Remember the truth that you have forgot.
we become the change that we
want to see.
A world's gonna be the way we want it to
be.
be. We are all connected by the same threads.
What we do to each other,
we do to the web.
It's time to be the change, stand for what you know is right. It's time to be the change and build a world of light. It's time to be the change and unite as one. It's time to be the change, that means everyone. You gotta feel the change,
to live the change,
gotta share the change,
to spread the change,
gotta give the change.
to be the change,
So be the change, so be the change. Who is the change?
we are the
Who
change.
brings the change?
We bring the change.
Who is the change?
We are the change.
Who brings the change?
We bring the change.
Who is the change?
We are the change.
Who brings the change?
We bring the change.
Who is the change?
We are the change.
Who
We
brings
are
the change?
We bring the change.
Who is the change?
We are the change.
Who brings the change?
We bring the change.
Who is the change?
We are the change.
We are the change.
We are the change.
Right.
Peace out, TEDx. We are one.
Thank you very much, everybody. We must reconnect to our indigenous roots and live a simpler life. We owe it to the future generations. We are counting on you. Peace out, TEDx. We are all one.